Hello all, welcome to Forest Biology. Today in this video I am going to explain you about the documents required for verification, and this is very important video as it is for both NEET and Kcet aspirants who are aspiring to get a seat this year. So let us first look into the NEET documents which are required. So these are the mandatory documents for verification when you go to KEA, and without these documents you'll not be able to fetch a seat. So please take care that you have all these documents ready by hand in the same order, and it'll be very easy when you go for the verification of the documents. So the first thing is you have to have the final printout of online application form. The online application form will be has to be filled from the KA website. That is, they'll announce you a link or they'll give you some dates to register online. And if you have already appeared in the KCET, you just have to enter your roll number. This process will happen after your NEET results are out, and you have to take that printout of the online application form. And the second one is proof for having paid the application fees. So this is very important. Few students would not have the proof. So while doing the payment itself, if you are registering a if you are a new candidate who is registering to the KEA website, please make sure that you take a print or you save the file of the payment page. This is very important, and many of the students would also not know that you have to take a print of this, but this is also a mandatory document. The third one is your admission ticket, UG NEET admission ticket. Actually, you would have submitted in the exam hall itself. You can just take a copy of that, do all the necessary signatures, photograph, invigilator sign, and you can just give it to them. Sorry, not the invigilator sign, student sign. And one more thing is UG NEET scorecard, which is also very important. Then fourth and fifth is the 10th and 12th marks card. This should be in original as they'll verify it, and also take a photocopy, Xerox of that also. And study certificates countersigned by concerned BU or DDPI. Any guested officer should have signed the study certificates starting from your first standard to 12th standard. And you have to also carry two recent passport size photographs. So these are the mandatory documents. So next, if you see, these are applicable only for those students who belong to certain categories. For example, Kannada medium study certificates also should be signed by the concerned BO for those students who are claiming the Kannada medium reservation benefits, and even uh, uh, who are taking up the rural quota. For them also you have to have rural study certificate which is signed, and this is mainly for the GM candidates, general merit candidates. Then caste certificate, whether you belong to SC, ST, OBC. In the OBC itself you have many categories, 1A, 2A, 3A. All these you have to obtain the certificate from the Tahsildar, so that you can have a proof that you belong to that caste, and also you claim the reservation benefits. So this is very important, and please ensure that you get ready with all these documents before only, so that you won't get a last minute tension that this document is missing. The next one is Hyderabad Karnataka region. You have to submit the certificate as in Annexure A. This is actually which I have taken is from the previous year's information bulletin. You can just go through that and also look into what are the details required for your caste, what you're climbing. Okay, so you have to submit the eligibility certificate which is shown in Annex A in the information bulletin. You can just go to the KA website and look it for it. The next one is the parent study certificate, hometown certificate, or anything if for the candidates claiming eligibility for government seats based on the domicile study employment of the parent. This is for different class. So other thing was for class A, class B. So this is if the student parent employment is in the is there for the for claiming some benefit, you have to have either of this. Next one is for Horanadu and Gadinadu Kannadiga students. You have to have an affidavit duly sworn in for the candidates who claim eligibility under this clause. And this is in Annex 4. You can just look into the information bulletin. So make sure that you are ready with all these documents before only, so that you will not have a problem in the future. The next one is identity card for Jammu and Kashmir students, for the quota of Jammu and Kashmir students. Next one will be, if candidate shall be eligible to claim caste category or income benefit only if he has claimed the same in the online application form. So you have to make sure that you fill the online application form very neatly, so that you don't make any mistake and you don't lose any seat. So this is very important. And the candidate belonging to SC/ST and category 1 should produce the income certificate. This is also very important. If there is if you are an NRI student, you have to also have a WAT certificate, which is also there in the information bulletin. So this is just a brief introduction on what all documents you have to carry. So for NRI seats, that is clause Z, which you have chosen in the online application form. The same thing, you have to have final printout, challan of fees paid, admission ticket, scorecard, and any valid identity card. This one is extra. It might be Aadhaar card, driving license, voter ID, passport, or PAN card. Then 10th and 12th marks card, 12th study certificate. This should be issued by the concerned college with the seal signature of the principal. This is most important. And same to recent passport size photograph. Then candidate's parents residence certificate issued by the embassy of that country compiling with the income tax rules. So there is different affidavits for the belonging to each country, so I have to look into that embassy and apply for an affidavit. Next one is candidate's passport, visa, resident visa, which you have to carry with, citizenship of the candidate, and also income tax documents required as per the act, and also the study certificate for having studied outside India wherever applicable for the qualifying examination. So these are the required documents for NRI seats. If you're from other states not belonging to Karnataka and you want to appear in others quota, so this seat is open for all except the NRI, PIO, OCI, and foreign national other state students. So this is also important. Same thing, almost it is the same thing. You have to have the online registration form, challan, admission ticket, scorecard, valid identity proof, 10th and 12th marks card. Here also you have to have the 12th study certificate with the seal and signature of the principal. So make sure that you have all these documents before itself, and two recent size photographs. So for the Kcet students, it is almost the same. If you have done the verification under Kcet, like you have gone after the Kcet results are out, you have visited the KE office, and if you have done the verification of the document, you no need to go again for the Neet verification. You have to just enter the Neet roll number, and score actually automatically comes according to the roll number after the Neet results. So you don't have to go again. If you have not gone for Kcet, again for Neet, when they call, you have to go. So Kcet students also, this is the picture which I have taken from the information bulletin of last year. It will be almost the same this year as well. So CET 2023 application form, admission ticket, that is the hall ticket. This hall ticket CET the students will have, because they won't take the original. They'll just sign it and they'll return back to you. So you have to submit the original form. Then 10th standard, they check this 10th standard mainly for the date of birth. 12th standard, then 7 years study certificate from 1st to 12th, including either 10th or 12th. You have to have 7 years study certificates, which you'll get from your schools and colleges. Next, if you have studied for Kannada medium, 10 years full certificates you have to have. Then rural study certificate, same, 10 years full. Caste or income certificate, if you are if you are claiming that caste. And Hyderabad Karnataka region, you have to have certificates, and for supernumerary quota also. So the candidates who have claimed the eligibility clause A and B should verify their study certificates from the concerned BEO. So to verify it, there are different guidelines. So you have to get the study certificates verified based on the rank which you get, and you have to give it for the verification in the KA office. Then you have to take the that's what you have to take the final printout of admission ticket, application form, 10th standard, and first and second PUC statement, and also study certificate. You have to take this. Those who have claimed Kannada medium study certificates from first to 10th standard, and if you have climbed rural as well, from first to 10th standard you have to have the rural certificate. So this is for Kannada and rural medium students, and the concerned BO will verify the certificates in Kannada medium and they'll update the data through online. So 10th and second PUC caste income certificate will be verified by KEA through online. This was online last year, it might be offline this year. It might be, no, it may be, or it might be online also, it can be offline also. So you have to they'll check through the RD number which is there in your cash income certificate. So make sure you have all these documents so that you don't miss out any document at the end, may which due to which you may lose a seat as well this year. So be careful. Verification of documents is at most important as selecting a college as well. So if you're Hyderabad, Karnataka, you have to have certificates, and that's Hyderabad, Karnataka certificate as well, and income certificate. And candidates who are claimed clause B in the KE application form, you have to carry the parent study certificates also. And those candidates who will get the eligibility can download the verification slip from the KA website. So this is the actual procedure. After you go there, you have to show your documents. There will be long queue inside. You have to show your document, and later they'll verify it. When you sort out according to the list of documents which I've already mentioned, it'll be easier for you also to not mix up at the end. For the verifier also, it'll be easy to just look in and enter the details, and make sure while they are entering the details they'll show you a monitor screen as well. And you have to make sure that all the details are filled correctly. Okay, and this is one more thing. And after your verification is done, they'll issue a verification slip. They can download it from the KA website also, or they'll give you when you go to the offline center. After your verification is done, they'll issue the slip where you'll have the secret key as well. And make sure that you don't lose that slip because it is very important. And once you get it, you should not lose it, because if you lose that secret key, you'll not be able to make the choices for your respective college. And also make sure that the secret key is told to none of them, because they might misutilize it, mislead the login thing. So please make sure that you don't share it with anyone, and also you don't lose it. Keep a copy of that in your home itself, so that if you miss it also you'll have a copy, or you can click a photo in your phone, something. But don't miss it and don't share it. And these are the details of this verification of documents thing. So thank you, and please like, share and subscribe so that you don't miss out any notification. And in the next video I'll be telling you about the medical colleges fees structure last year how it was, and this year how it might change. All those things I'll be explaining you in the next video. So please make sure you don't miss out any notification by subscribing it. Thank you all.